So, this is Dr. Troy Fullerton, and I wanted to share a perspective tonight on vocabulary development. I was part of a different language learning community, I'll say, at one point in time, and this did not involve Spanish, it was a different language. But I remember this guy getting up and giving a presentation saying, "You don't need very many words." And his whole premise was that you can get a lot of mileage out of just a few words. And so, what we need to focus on is just how do we use the words that we learn, I guess. I totally disagree with him, and let me explain why. A language is its words. And you basically, when you learn a language, you need to start off and focus on the high frequency words. You need to learn how to use the grammatical system of the language you're using with high frequency vocabulary. And that's what you need to, that's what your initial efforts need to focus on, because those are going to come up in just about every paragraph you ever read, every conversation you ever have. And that's good. That's right. However, when you reach a particular point in your language learning journey, you need to be able to say just about everything that comes up in everyday life. And a few things, probably quite a few things, that don't come up in everyday life. Because if you don't know the words, then you can't talk about those things. So I advocate really focusing on vocabulary development. When you get past the intermediate level in your Spanish development, it should bother you if you come up with expressions that you don't know how to say. It should bother you enough that you get your phone and hit the button, try to get a translation for things, get something to look at, and practice it a few times so that the next time it comes up, you've got it at your disposal. If you're reading something and you keep hitting words that you don't understand, that's a signal to you that you need to develop more vocabulary. How do you do that? Just go with words in your conversations or in your reading practice. Go with what you need for that. Keep a list. Keep a running list. Make flashcards. Challenge yourself and try to find an excuse to use those new words as soon as possible. You'll grow.